Hello everybody, as you can see, we're going to be doing Elden Ring next. Anyway, we're going to do a very simple build for the sake of new players. Anyway, these are all your classes. Very nice. So either I would pick either Vagabond or Confessor for this build. But I prefer Confessor because as you can see, he has more faith. Because we're going to do, and also you see it has 12 dex and strength. Oh, and this has 13 and 14. But I just prefer this because also you start with 10 vigor, which is very nice. Or you could pick Wretch, but I don't recommend that for new players because as you can see, you're just naked with a club, and that's it. And the club is good, don't get wrong, but still, like, it's better. Geezer. So anyway, we're gonna make my character. I already have a character prepared. Society. This is what society does to a man. So we're gonna call him that. Society. Didn't know I spelled that wrong. Whatever, it's funnier actually. Let's have a good look at him. Yes, looks just like Jared Leto. Yes, perfect. So anyway, pick the golden seed because it's for more heals. Or what I would say you should pick either that or where is it? The stone sword key, but you can get those stone sword keys everywhere. Or if you want a little bit more health, pick this. It's a talisman that gives you more health, but I mean we won't need it with this build. Anyway, start the game. You see, once again, I'm going to be skipping, well, all two of the cutscenes because there isn't really any in this game. If you guys have played these Souls-likes, there really isn't, like, the story is very confusing for, like, people new to this type of game. Anyway, that's for the DLC. We are going to do the DLC as well. I was going to just do the DLC, but then, I mean, might as well do the whole game. We have some emotes here. I'm just going to equip them. Why not? The only emotes that like you're not going to be able to use some emotes later. But also, are we on medium load? Oh yeah. Okay, well, if you guys are new to the game, don't do this. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take my clothes off. Because then you can light roll. As you see, light load. And then the roll is better. But also one thing, you can be medium roll, that's fine. But never ever be heavy load. Because you cannot play the game with heavy load. Because you roll like you basically like the roll, but you like move like this when you roll. Or overloaded obviously, but you won't be able to move. And also you have a shield, this will help you. It has 100% physical negation, it's pretty helpful. Personally, I don't need a shield because this build is going to be based off of this skill. This skill, even though it's a starting weapon, this is like one of the best in the game, in my opinion. So anyway, I'm gonna head down, there's no loots here. Just run through. And you're gonna fight your first boss. But you're supposed to die to him, you can kill him. But all he does is give you a holy sword, but they're not good because holy damage in this game, like as you can see, it says holy 0 on this weapon. Holy damage is not good. Like, because most of the bosses are resistant to it. There's only like 3 that holy works on. But also remember that even the final boss is the most resistant to it, so never use holy stuff. In the DLC, sure, use the holy stuff because there's a lot of undead stuff. So yeah. The only time you're going to be using holy is against undead enemies. Otherwise, I'm just sticking to this sword. I will just change the affinity. But anyway, we have some spells here. Urgent heal. You don't really want to counter it. Look, this is urgent. That's slow as hell. And then you have Assassin's Approach. This is quite useful. Because like most of the time we're going to be running past enemies. So this basically makes it so like you can crouch, so the enemies can't detect, but this, like, basically you don't need to crouch with this on. So anyway, let's head in. This big crab thing, you can try kill him if you want, but you only have one shot. But we do get to fight him later. Anyway, you can see we do insane damage. And stance damage. I want to try kill him so I can show you the weapon, but I'm probably going to die because he can't heal. Yep, there you go. Got him to half health. Anyway, you're going to fall down a big pit, and you're going to see a guy's naked bumhole on the floor there. So anyway, you're in the starting area. And then the Cave of Knowledge, this is basically the tutorial of the game. So you can talk to this guy. It just tells you, like, go jump down. So anyway, you can just jump down. Doesn't matter if you take damage, because we have our heals now. Red does that, and then blue does the blue meter there. Like, that's like your magic, basically. So anyway, these are basically like your safe zones, these lost graces. They're gonna be your best friend. Oh, bottom. And that golden seed, add charge. And then you see now we have more flasks. I'm gonna do this. And I think that's a good one. I like to have them even. But obviously we're not gonna really be using magic. We're only gonna be using the buff ones, like for more damage. So anyway, you can attack these little guys. It's kind of impossible to die to them. And it's like gonna tell you one-handed attack. And you can guard, shield. You can parry, but don't count on parrying in this game because most of the bosses you can't even parry at all. It's impossible. And you can parry, and then you get a really brutal critical attack. So obviously I'm not going to be using the shield. You guys can if it's like makes you feel a bit safer, but I don't count on the shield because when you get hit with blocking, it drains your stamina, and once your stamina finishes, then it starts doing damage to you. And they can do this to you, like this guy. It's going to tell us, like, you see he's blocking, we do like no damage, but if we charge attack a couple times, break his guard, and then the enemies can do that to us. So obviously then we're pretty much dead. So yeah, there's a naked man, just ignore that. Anyway, that's going to tell you must lock on every fight. The only fights I say don't lock on is the dragons, because your camera's going to be going all over the show. So like you'll see, when we fight, we are going to be fighting all the bosses, all 200 of them. I don't know how many, there's so many. Anyway, die. Your jump attack also, it's going to tell you how to use your weapon skill here. But obviously for this weapon skill, we're going to do L2 then R2, this one. So yeah, it's telling us about the sneaky. But obviously we have this, show you how it works. As you can see, he doesn't even get up. Doesn't know we're here. So yeah. And then this guy is going to tell you about stance breaking, as you see, charge attack, jump attack. Obviously it's not that easy on every enemy, but like on bosses, like obviously jump attacks do more damage to like their stance. Because like after that you can get like a critical, as you saw I did there. I mean, we're going to fight the first boss. He's the hardest in the entire game. Be very careful. Even these guys know, look, guard ahead. I'm just kidding. This is like the easiest boss in the game. Anyway, it's just a normal soldier. We're going to be fighting these guys a lot. Anyway, just... Yep, there he goes. He's not too hard. You can even just charge attack and you'll break his stance. Get a critical like that, so... Not too difficult. I mean, he's not difficult at all, I'd say. Very easy. And you get emote, strength. I don't know. The only time I would probably use emotes is if like you get invaded, but I never get invaded for some reason. You guys might, but obviously don't worry. Either like let them kill you or just like run away. Then they'll like kind of get the memo and be like, alright, you don't want to PvP or leave then. So obviously if you get invaded, then anyway, Finger Severer, leave that. This thing is useless, Memory of Grace. Don't use that because you lose all your runes, but you return. Anyway, this is to summon your friend to play together. Obviously I'm not going to be doing that, and this is how you write these messages, because these are from other players. Obviously you can write a message also. And then obviously this, if you join your friend's world, this is to just leave. or to kick someone out, like that joins you to like help. And obviously this is to put your sign down so people can summon you to help fight a boss or something. And then another boss is going to be up here, not right away, but don't fight him. You're meant to come back later. He's meant to like bait new players to like just quitting the game. Here's the beautiful world. Anyway, just grab some of these berries. There's a bunch of them. Anyway, this is also to like help. Like you basically use that small golden thing here, and then it'll basically make you like basically join another player, a random player's world, and help you fight that thing. Obviously, if you're a new player, don't fight him. If you're a professional, a veteran like me, then go ahead. But like, we're not going to even use his weapon because his weapon is a holy halberd. It's actual walk. The ability of the weapon even sucks. Well, it's a buff, but I mean, we can just get the spell version that's better. Here's the map. La la la, and then you can pause the game. This is how you do it. You go equipment. And then help, and then menu explanation, and the game stopped now. So don't like, oh no, what if I need the toilet? This is all you do. You just do that. The game stops completely. Then you can come talk to this guy. He's gonna say the famous line.
However, you are maidenless.
He looks maidenless, this guy. He's joking me out. But anyway, he's basically going to tell you, is if you guys don't know if you get lost anything, or you just want to go there, this is where you go. You just follow this golden line. As you can see, where we're meant to go is straight to there. Then from that to that castle, because that's where the first major boss is. We're not going there right away, obviously. And it gets stronger first. So he's telling you, Godric, the Grafted, he's the first boss. Not actually, it's a guy called Margit. He's also the noob killer, like he destroys new players. He's a coward in my opinion. But this guy's the biggest coward, because I mean, like, come on. Why do they have to put him here? And also this guy, with our sword we can break his stance quickly, but like with other characters it's almost impossible. And also, this is where most people die, as you can see, all the blood stains. Yeah, so I'm gonna just go and give him a little... Actually, I'm gonna just go past him. Just use that and run past. He will stop and look at you, but then just keep going. He'll leave you alone. He just goes up and down the hill. Also, there's some animals around here. I mean, all you get for killing them is just beast bones, which you make arrows with. Obviously, bows in this game are really bad. They like that in all of them, so definitely don't want to be using those. Another grace, and then come here, and that thing we got, there's basically you crack these to get runes. So it's kind of like a bank. Like let's say, oh you die, oh, like basically if you have 400 runes on you, you go and spend them, and then you just crack one of those. But obviously we're just gonna crack them when we get them and use it to level up or buy stuff. We come talk to him. Then we're gonna buy the crafting kit here, and then also he has cookbooks. I mean, this is what they give you: arrows. You're gonna buy all this later, like obviously, because this just tells you what the flasks do and that. And obviously this, if you want. I'm not gonna buy these because I'm not gonna use pots. The only pots I'm gonna use is much later in the game. Is for the one boss. Duo is called. So we have crafting kits, and then this is how you find co-op signs with this thing. Basically, those flowers you get them right here. They're all over this area. I'll even show you. There's one here, and they respawn when you rest the grace. Yeah, these. There's one. There's another one. They're all over. Just look, they're like glowing. I know there's also one behind it, but obviously I'm not going to be doing co-op. Anyway, then these skulls you can find everywhere. You just smack or roll into them, and then they drop that. But these ones suck, because as you can see, it only gives you 200 runes. But hey, better than nothing. Just crack them. As you can see, here's these soldier guys. And backstab them if you want, or just fight them. They aren't strong at all. And obviously all the enemies like that, basically, basic enemies, you can kill, like farm them, like kill them over and over for the equipment. So like if you wanted to, we could get his armor. But personally, armor in this game, even though there is stats, like if you look here, it doesn't do that much. Like compared to being freaking naked and wearing the best armor in the game, against, for example, the final boss, I'll still get, like his grab attack will still two-shot me. Take 2 hits to kill me. So either way, what matters is your vigor, your health. Come here, kill some bats. Bats are a bit irritating. But also, if you kill a bunch of enemies, as it said there, you get some healing. Only reason we came here is for some runes. Anyway, carry on, and we're gonna go into our first cave. There's another one. This cave is also very easy. It's just this boss you might struggle a bit more against because he's very aggressive. Because especially in this game, the bosses in this game from now on are going to be very aggressive. There's not going to be much chances for you to attack. So you have to be quite patient. Obviously against normal enemies, feel free to just smack them around. Because as you can see, you kind of like, when you hit them, they kind of get like staggered out of their attack. But bosses, that doesn't happen. Just beware of that. And obviously if you're using like big two-handed weapons, it'll stagger little enemies like that even more. Alright, come here. What's this? We can't level up yet, we are in a minute. We're just gonna go into this little cave. These wolves, you can fight them if you want, but it's not worth it. They just drop bones and there's so many. Just run past, there's a crackpot here, glowstone, rune, and then, ouch. Silver butterflies. Ouch, ouch, I'm gonna die. Yep, it's fine. Yeah, that's why I said, because there's so many wolves. Because the boss is just there, to the left. I'm also gonna just grab my runes, because obviously the way it works, when you die, you drop your runes. That's what you use to buy and level up. But if I die again, for example, those runes are gone. You can't get them back. But obviously if you have those golden, like you know those things that I cracked, then it doesn't really matter. But obviously I always just crack them immediately. But obviously if you guys want to be safe, just do that. And there's some cave moss. And the boss is in here. It's this beast guy. These are going to be normal enemies late in the game. Obviously this thing gets staggered. All the humanoid enemies like this will get staggered by this weapon on. He's nearly dead already. Yeah, now he's gonna get aggressive, you see. Just want to be very patient. Yeah, got it. And we got our first talisman. I don't know, it's quite useless, but it's better than nothing. This gives you more fire negation. As you can see, without it, we have 0. Put it on, we get 13,000. Or is it 13? I'm not too sure. Anyway, that's done. Oh my. Let me just do this, actually. This is better. Anyway, whenever you beat a dungeon boss, you'll see this, like, light. Basically, when you touch this, it just sends you to the entrance. Like, it'll send me, like, right outside, which is what I want. I don't really want to fight those things. Anyway, back out. I don't know why these guys respawned, because I didn't rest. Kill them again. Because they can drop their sword, it's the exact same as ours, it's just that it, as you see, it says critical there, just that this one has 110. Yeah, this one. Lord Swan straight sword, as you can see, it just does, it's like 2 less damage, and then it has 110 critical. But obviously I prefer this broadsword, because as you can see, the heavy attack on that is like a poke. But this, it's like a wide slash, which I think is way better. And obviously this is longer. That one is very short, so that's why I prefer this, because range is a big thing in this game. For example, if you're going to use like your fist weapons, you're going to have quite a tough time because your range is so short, like you have to literally be next to them. We're going to come into this little outpost. They can also drop their spears. Obviously their spears aren't very good. And also all the weapons that you could have started with, you're going to get access to all of them. Like, you know, all the classes we saw, you can get all those weapons and armor sets. So don't worry like, oh, I didn't pick this class, I can't get that armor. No, you can. Let's kill him. Rune fragment. Those rune fragments, they're like rocks that you throw to, like, you know, the enemy's in the way, just throw it and they'll go and like, oh, what was that? And we kill this guy with the horn. He's gonna alert all the enemies. Come here, grab this map. Come here, kill this dude. Grab these smoldering butterflies. We're gonna head around here. We're gonna get a new Asher War, like it's the weapon ability, and a wet blade. So we can basically change the affinity of the weapon. Let's come kill these guys. And the wolf. Jump down this little thing. And this. And also beware, but I'll show you which ones, but some of the chests are fake. Like you open and you get teleported somewhere. So yeah, this wet blade and that Asher War. That Asher War, personally, I don't think it's good. Only for like PvP, because it just like staggers. It doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it does like stagger quite a bit. Ouch. Oh no, he's aggroed. Oh! Anyway, just circle around. Because that enemy there is tough. The one with the big shield, he's like the commander. Oh, oh, freak, he got me. Whatever, it's fine. You don't have to kill all these enemies. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't know why I was even fighting them. You don't have to kill them. Anyway, as you see when I died, you can either spawn at the Last Grace or Stake America. These are new. These weren't in other games. But basically that, it spawns you like, it's basically like a mini checkpoint, but you can't rest at them. As you can see, like, I'm just like, it's just like a little checkpoint. So I don't have to run from all the way back there. Which I recommend you do also. We're just gonna go grab our runes over here. This is what they look like. Run past. Is he aggroed? No, that's fine. Anyway, we're gonna come here. Backstab this guy. Come on then. Actually, what I will do, just dual wield. And obviously when you have two of the same weapon type, you push L1 and then it has a new moveset. And obviously, you know, two weapons are better than one. Then in here is a big sword. Oh no, it's a flail. The flail, I don't know, it's quite good because you can bleed enemies. As you see, but also we can't use it, we don't have enough dexterity. So anyway, go here to this big carriage. Usually these carriages most of the time will have weapons in them. I'll show you which ones do and which don't, because sometimes you see broken ones and there's nothing in them. Yeah, this is the big sword. We can use it if we do this. Like anyway, as you can see, it has an X, but if we two-hand it, then we can use it. Obviously this does way more damage, but it's slower. And also I don't like its weapon ability, it's this. It's very slow. Grab that grace, and we're gonna go this way. There's no other loot here. What you can get is the best little shield in the game from the basic soldiers. It's that gold one. Like that horn guy has. Basically just kill them bunch, and you could get it, and it's quite good, I'll say. Because it has like it has 100% physical block and like 80 in everything else, which is good. For example, like if you look at our shield, like you see the magic, fire, lightning, it has 80 in all of them, and then its guard boost is 70. And we're gonna come here and rest, and then you're gonna get a NPC come talk to us. She basically will level us up, and she's gonna give us our horse. Watch the cutscene if you want.
Have you heard they sir, but you?
And it's gonna give you some lore, tell you about the level you up. Except if you refuse, then like you can't level up.
Use it. It will some torrent.
So it's gonna give you that, and then we're gonna level up.
Share them with me.
For now, we're gonna just put all of them into vigor.
Your ambitions.
Anyway, we don't really have anything else for them to do. Next, gonna get out, and we're gonna equip our horse. Put it here. I think this is better. We're gonna use it. We're not gonna use it now. We're gonna go back to that church. There's another NPC is gonna be here now. So anyway, this is the map of this area. Looks small, but it's big. Anyway, come here, and then you're gonna see this lady.
Tarnished. May I have a wood?
Come talk to her. And then she's gonna give you your first summon. So tell her if you can. Then she's gonna give you the spirit calling bell and the lone wolf ashes. So basically these are make the bosses very easy with those. So obviously I'm not gonna be using them. You guys can go ahead and do it because they draw the aggro of the boss. And come talk to him again. There's no quest for this guy, surprisingly. You can just talk to him. He's basically telling you about the other merchants because there's more like him. They just have like different outfits. Once you're done, obviously, so like at night, some enemies are like a bit stronger, so we're gonna pass time to the day. You can talk to Melina if you want.
This light, but now you can see the rays.
Just gonna tell you about that.
A demigod. If the rays and the elder as an ally pray.
No. Obviously, you don't have to talk to her. That's just optional. So we call your horse. Horse is gonna make getting around much easier, as you can see. Push circle. It's the same to run, like to dash a bit quicker, and then also you can jump, and it has a double jump. And then you can also fight on the horse, like R1 is to hit from the right side, and then L1 is from the left side. But obviously, never fight like this. And also remember, your horse has a separate health bar. It doesn't matter if it gets killed, you can just recall it. But obviously if it dies like more than once, your horse, then you're gonna have to use one of your flasks to heal it, like a healing. Anyway, go here, you can read that, just gives you some lore about this area. You can kill that guy and get his stuff if you want, but we're gonna come here. As you can hear, there's a British man talking to us. Pick up that leaf. We're gonna come to this tree where these messages are. And as it says, I hit it. Then it's gonna turn into this ugly guy.
Some clod. You were just... Thank you. I was pushed out and
Oh.
ended up...
But basically, he has a quest we're gonna do.
When they... And so this is all I hope.
He's gonna give you 10 mushrooms.
Then...
But like, I just feel bad for him because look how he talks. But basically, he got bullied out of his cave
Right.
by his own people because he's a, as you can see, he's a beast man kind of, demi-human they called. But basically, since he can talk, they can't. They kind of like kicked him out because he's an outcast or something. Like, it's really stuffed, really messed up. I want to go here. There's birds there. You can kill them if you want. They give you some feathers. Come into this like little outpost. There's a lot of enemies here. We'll just come and grab this. That sword you can get off of them. You get the armorer's cookbook one. Don't go that way. Yeah. The enemies won't chase you all the way. They'll just like kind of give up. After you've gone there, you're gonna go this way. Hey, Bork. And also, you can kill every NPC, but I don't recommend doing that. I mean, you can see these guys. And then there's another weapon art here. This is how you get them. It's in these little dung beetles. So we got determination and there's small soldiers here. Let's get rid of them. Because they're gonna irritate you. Especially these little ones, because they are very quick. And there's a guy on a horse here. At night, a boss spawns here. We're gonna do him later because he's a bit strong. There's 9 bosses that spawn at night in total. We can do all of them. You can see that carriage with those 2 big guys. There's a weapon in it, but we needed to stop. So we basically just go here and give him a little smack. And then there's a bunch of enemies. You can kill them for that golden sword. Like the weapon we have is a straight sword. It drops the best one in the whole game. But it has a 1% drop chance, so you're gonna be there for hours, so don't get it. This broadsword's fine. And we're gonna come here as a little boss. This boss is very simple. You just like go behind him like this. Yeah, wait for that and then poke him. Because you can't, if you hit him in his helmet, it does nothing. You won't do any damage. Then we go critical. As you can see, he's not very powerful. And these are normal enemies once again with this pumpkin guy. You will do that, just back up. There. Anyway. Let's just take this off actually. I'm not using it. I'm gonna get another grace. And there's another lady here. It's a sorcerer. We're gonna do her quest, even though we're not gonna use sorceries. But anyway, there's her. And then you say, I want to learn sorcery. Because if you guys are playing as the magic classes, like astrologer and prisoner, obviously you can buy some spells off of her. These are like the very basic ones. This one is good though. Obviously I don't use sorcery, so I'm just gonna give you that. Let's just rest here. Let's get our 1 drink back. Talk to Melina again if you want. And we're gonna carry on up. And there is these big flowers, don't kill them, they don't give you anything. And there is a loot up, where is it? Over there. Let me go and grab that. I'm pretty sure it's just worthless garbage, but yeah, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's garbage. It's with that Arteria leaf. They put a lot of them there, it's kind of like to troll you. And we're gonna come here to this graveyard, and there's gonna be a bunch of those rooms at wolves that we like. Those rooms we crack. And we're gonna just take here. These, obviously the bad ones, but there's a lot. That one's good, 3. And then obviously the higher up, like the number, like this is 3, the more money you get from there. And we're gonna go up there. There's a bunch of knight, like little soldier guys, and a guy on a horse. And then there's a chest with a pokey weapon, a rapier in it. I think that's what it's called, the S-stop. Anyway, just come grab that. Yeah, that great AP. Oh! As you can see. But that weapon that he's in is called the dismounter. So, like, as you saw there when he hit me, it killed my horse instantly, because that's what that weapon does. It does extra damage to horseback enemies. Where the hell am I? I didn't even know there was a stake here. That's weird. Where's my ruins? Why is it here? That's weird. Anyway, we got the weapon, and up there on the top is a spell book we can give to Selin, that sorcerer lady, to learn more spells. Let's go and get it. There is a little spell caster, as you can see, but he just does the little pebble one. And there's another one up here, just whack him there. Royal House Scroll. And the prisoner starts with one of the spells that you learn with this. I just want to go and get the grace here. We're going to go and give it back. Actually, let's just go and give it back now. Then we're going to go down there where that big crab is. Because there's another Asher War. If you pick the samurai class, the katana has it on. It's only for katana weapons. But basically it's the Asher War unsheath. And like some anime move, like I draw my blade and I cut you and you don't even realize you've been cut. Like, you know, some very like edgy move. Yeah. Obviously out of that thing we got is the Great Axe. It's quite a power has a very high requirement for strength. Even though we found it like at the start. I don't know why, but it's not very good.
You are a tad so now.
Give her the scroll.
Very well. I'll be sure to never lose.
And then we can learn this, Glint Blade, Flalix, and this one, my opinion, this is like the best sorcery in the game for sorcerers, because it's like a melee one. And it's so quick, and it does magic damage, and magic damage, like almost no enemies are resistant to it, except for one boss in the whole game. The others, magic just shreds. That's why, in my opinion, I say sorcery is like easy mode. But also, this is also kind of easy mode, what we're doing with this sword. And we're gonna go to the big crab. You can kill him, he just gives you crab eggs. And he has a lot of health, so just kinda ignore him. Yeah, oh, unsheath. Jump. We're gonna come here and get a smithing stone, which we upgrade weapons with, I think. Oh no, sliver of meat. Then we're gonna go over here. There's some enemies fighting. Just run past them. You can kill them if you want. Those are those demi-humans. But then we're gonna come here and see this Ronin. This guy is cool. He also has a quest we're gonna do.
You do well to steer clear of it, so stay clear.
You can kill him and get his armor. I mean, not his armor. His sword. His sword is called the Nagakiba. Then it's basically like the katana, but it's like very long. And it's just basically better than the normal katana you start with. Now it's actually the best katana in the game. But obviously we get it at the end of his quest anyway, so it's fine. And also the basic katana is good too, so. Come here, grab a rune. There's the grace. Did I go past it? Ah, there it is. I don't want to go that way yet. That's a later area. Jump. Yeah, got that. Then we want to go this way. Let me just crack these while I ride. You guys can do the same if you want. I'm just doing it so we... Actually, I won't do it. Because we are going to do a bit of a suicide run to get a very good talisman. But obviously this talisman, I'm just going to tell you guys, you must take it off when, like, well, you're not going to be using it, but if you guys aren't doing the same build, take it off when you get to like level 50, because all it does is raise your strength, dex, and I think endurance and health, like by I think 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know, one of them. So obviously like when you get to level 50, you're not going to really need it anymore, because the health, like your health, where we're going to stop with our health, is at 60. You can also stop at 40, but with 60 you can't get one shot by anything. Like you're basically just good in health. But like 40, you can still die in one hit by some stuff. But like yeah, just to say, let me go up here a sec. Go into this little house. And basically these are little these just give you your flasks back if you kill them. But anyway, these shacks, sometimes they'll be called like artist shacks or just like shack. something shack like named after the area, but some of them will have paintings in them. And if you go to that, like where the painting show like this, it'll give you a reward. Like we're gonna go and get it later. But what it gives you is like a beetle mask that I think it increases the amount of runes you get. So it's quite useful if you want to like farm runes, like to level up faster. But in this game, like I mean, compared to others, you don't really need to farm. Like just going through the game like we are, we get plenty. But it's just like if you like, so you don't want to struggle, basically. Or you're a coward. Just joking. You can do it if you want. Because I am. And you come here and see this NPC's up there. You can kill him, but you just get a dagger that he gives you.
Someone who might be interested in
So this is Kenneth Height.
Kenneth Height.
And talk to him.
Well, that's
And he's gonna basically ask you to get his castle back, which is that way.
want you to tonight come up.
And then when we go there, we're gonna get a Asher War.
The celebration.
And also the medallion to get to one of the areas of the game we needed. So he's gonna tell you a bit about Godric and stuff. And he's gonna tell you, I fought, take it back, la 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 la. Is you done with that? Come, jump down here. You can go under there and grab that, but I think that's just like bones and, or meat. So you need to go into that church in front of us. And there is one of those big enemies. They don't drop anything. And also the amount of runes it gets you, it's only 500, so just ignore him. He won't attack you. He will chase you, but he will stop like halfway. And go into this church. This is the third one. Yep. When you come here, grab this. That increases our healing efficiency, and grab this. This is gonna help us do more damage. Touch the grace. Grace did it. I'll show you. Come grace. And then flask, and then do this. It increases the healing efficiency. And also like the blue meter. And then this is that drink. So obviously when we put stuff in here, it does different effects. Like this just restores half of our health. I don't like that. Because we're gonna get two better ones right now. Just a sec, I wanna go and get this other Ash Rewards over here. I think it's up here, I remember it being here. You can kind of hear it. You can hear those dung beetles, there it is. If you listen closely. And there we go, got it. Sacred Blade. When we fight holy enemies, we're gonna just put that on our sword we have. Or put it on we'll get it later, like another weapon, like just as a backup when we fight skeletons in that, because there's a lot of them. And if you use a normal weapon, you basically have to kill them twice. Like you kill them and they resurrect, and you have to do it again. With the skeleton. Or hit like when you kill them, hit their core. But obviously with the holy weapon, you can just kill them outright. You don't have to do any nonsense. Any playing around. And you can touch that. It just leads you to some runes, which we're going to. And then you're gonna see these big bears. Don't try to fight with them. And then there's a map for this place. Grab it. Yeah, this bear here. Grab that. And we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go there much later. It's another, like, it's a secret area, kind of. And we grab our tears, and there's a bunch of sunflowers. There, and then there's another one. This is like the butt slam. It's not very good, but it does look funny. Come hit him. There, butt slam acquired. And you're gonna hear howling, it's that guy. Talk to him later. We're gonna come and get the talisman. We might as well put it on. It's better than the fire negation one, but it basically increases charge attack damage. So basically, like when you hold the R2 button like this, it basically makes that do more. And obviously it makes it do more stance damage. So obviously if you're using like a axe or a hammer weapon, then like just put that on. Don't like even think about it, just put that. Like that axe we saw, like it'll make it like very good. So anyway, this castle, we're gonna go there. Gonna come to here. There's another merchant. You can see this message open for business. Let's come up here.
These.
They all sell different stuff. He sells some smithing stones. Go ahead and buy them. Because we're going to be using this weapon the whole game. Okay, got that. And then we're going to go get the grace and the golden seed. Watch, the golden seed's back here. Oh no, it's the grace is here and the golden seeds are. And if you're doing some like bleed thing, like bleed type of weapon, like the katana, this Ash War is very good. And it also does a lot of damage. It's a very good Ash War, especially for like how early you get it. Like we just started, how long ago? 42 minutes ago? Yeah. And we just run past these guys. These guys are going to despawn. But be wary, if you want this thing's flail, don't kill the guy up here yet. Ouch. Like farm that guy, get his flail, but his flail isn't good. And there is another way to get it. Not like, it's just a bit later, but yeah. Now he's gonna try to follow you, just keep going. There he is, this guy. It's our good friend again, and he's gonna do it. Ouch, blood loss. Oh my, there's a rat. You can kill them, that's what I'm trying to do. Die! I hate rats, bro. Look how big they are. It's like New York. Are we gonna do this to him? Because he's very slow. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah! And he's gonna give us Bloody Slash. Get a Blood Rose, and then we're gonna go up this tower and get the medallion. We need this to like progress the game. Like, it doesn't matter if you're not doing any side quests, you have to come here and get this. Actually, you don't, but although the way you use the medallion is much easier. It's in here, medallion, left. And we can go tell Kenneth we basically did his job for him, and then he's gonna be like, ah, well done, good fellow. And then he's gonna make us his knight, which is worthless because his castle got taken over that easily by the one knight, and then he's basically gonna try like commune with the demi-humans somehow, even though they don't speak.
You managed to. Well done. I knew.
And then he's gonna give you a dagger. It's still dagger.
What's that? Well, even the
And he's gonna tell you, and then talk to him. And you, for his quest, you have to say yes. Pledge service.
I see.
And talk to him again. He's gonna say this.
Much.
Right there. Yeah, he didn't say it. It's only let him really go here again. This is how most of the quests are. Go here, talk to this guy. Go back, talk to this guy. Yeah, they're not very complicated. But the problem with the quests in this game, a lot of people have, is that there's like no quest log. You just kind of have to listen to what they're saying, like, oh, I'll go here. That's the only way you know. And the only way of knowing you've completed a quest is because every time the person that's doing the quest either dies or he gives you something. Or he dies and gives you all his armor. Or he just leaves and gives you stuff. So that's the only way to know if you've done a quest or not. Then we can come here, and then anyway, he's here. He says demi-humans.
Indeed, one must.
And he's gonna be like, oh.
But I haven't the great now for a true.
Then he's gonna basically look for a true ruler of Limgrave, because he doesn't think Godric has what it takes. Which I agree with, because he's like the weakest, like, pathetic god. Remember the story of this game, we're killing demigods. Dig off! Okay.
I must be for a true.
Yeah, okay, that's done. Then we're gonna go here. Gate front. And then another one of those big troll things are gonna jump. You're gonna see him here. He's gonna jump down, but just right past. There's no loot except for this. Doesn't meant to be like a little ambush. It's just a meat, a lump of flesh. Whatever's left of the guy that got jumped on. There's another guy with the horn. Doesn't matter if he blows it. Just give him a little whack. And then go. There'll be another golden seed. And we're gonna head on this way. Doesn't look like there's anything here, but there is. It's another smithing stone and a bunch of glowing jellyfish. They don't attack you, only if you hit them, then they will attack. But even if they do, they aren't a threat at all. They just like squirt some poison on you. And like, yeah, and then obviously they have, the only problem with them is they just have a lot of health. I don't know why, it's a jellyfish. I feel like those things die so quickly. Anyway, here it is. We got it. Go back now. How much playing the combat music? There's nothing here. Oh yeah, these ones are raid, but just like, do this. Just go past them. There's another Astral War. It's another summon. I don't use summons, so I don't know which ones are good and which are not. The only one I know is that it's good is the Mimic, which is just we just call in ourselves, and then basically uses whatever gear you have, which like I think is very overpowered. And you can see the worm is doing worming things. Just go past them. That's a very tough boss. Just ignore him. We'll come back here. You can follow this path, but don't, because wolves are going to literally fall out of the sky. So instead go this way. And you can also get a nice smithing stone. And then we're going to go this way. If you remember, that's where that big troll jumped down. I mean, well, he hasn't jumped down yet for some reason. Some wolves. We're going to go... Honestly, why'd I have to go around? But there is a... Oh, we have to go around. Okay. We'll just go across this thing. So this. Another butterfly. Oh no, we can't go across here. We'll just do it later then. Anyway, go up here. There's another shack. You're gonna see. Another skull here. Those skulls are just random. So you might not even see them. But anyway, they don't really do much of a difference. Anyway, come here. Then we're gonna get a Grace and another NPC. This NPC is very important because your summon, she can upgrade them. Like, you know how you can upgrade weapons, she upgrades them. It's a thing called a Grave Glowwort or a Ghost Glowwort. So anyway, come talk to her.
Everyone who came, only to have
Basically, like, she came here from some other land and got attacked by Godric, and they basically killed all of her knights and that.
I'm heading to entice well that, but I don't have it's scared. I want someone to sit.
I want to talk to her until she repeats herself. And then she'll give you the jellyfish,
It'll be glad if you're
which I think is the best, better than the wolves,
I'm trying to get.
because of how much health it has.
Oh, tell them I'm trying to get.
Yeah, okay, there. We got to repeat herself then. We're gonna go this way. There's another big troll guy. Kill him if you want. We're just gonna go past him and get a thing to put in our little juice. Flask of... How do you pronounce that? Is it physic? I think it is. Come here, grab it. It's the strength knot. Crystal tear. And then basically when we drink it, it increases our strength to... I think 40 or 30. So it helps a lot, but it's only for 3 minutes. Anything that goes in this flask is for 3 minutes only, then it's done. The only way to get it back is obviously to rest. So yeah, just don't like rely on that. Like if you're using a weapon that requires 40 strength, then that's the only way you get 40. Yeah. Yeah, frig off, and you're gonna see this guy, he sells you weapon odds.
Name's Bun. Let me ask, are you here? Does your despite?
He's gonna tell you that face holds firm,
Now's the time.
and then you can buy them. Doesn't matter if you don't buy them here, we can get them later. We're gonna buy all of these. This one is really good. Perry, and the others here aren't very good.
There's a myriad memento, a fine
Okay.
grants.
He's not going to have much to say. Then, I'm going to go here to this Colosseum. And we're going to fight our first NPC fight, which I hate. Because it's like fighting another player. There's a lot of these. But remember, if you use a weapon that staggers, you're fine. So obviously we're good because of the weapon art that we have on this sword. So it's going to say you got invaded. This is what it does when you get invaded by another player. But you'll know by the person's name. It's like his name is Hendrix, so it's obvious that this is not a player. And get this PvP, some people. Here he is. Not very tough. He just has that big club that can stagger you. We're just gonna do this. Ouch. Come on. Ow. And don't hit me with that. Because that can one shot. They can also heal. It's not doing it. But all these NPC fights, they can heal. He's not doing it for some reason. But if you open the doors, you can go in the Colosseum and basically do like PvP. We got the Hammer Talisman. It's basically if you're using the shield, like that's all, or hammer basically. This makes it do more stamina damage. From there, when you go here, as you see, there's not a dung beetle up there. Looks like it. I get it now. Where is he? Oh, yeah, this guy, we want to get the dung beetle and kill him because he's going to give us a good Asher Wall. We're going to just put it on a dagger. What is this one? Oh, it's just a smithing stone. Some of them, that's for the boss weapons. Like the weapons you can't like change out. Yeah, that. We want that. It's going to help us improve our damage. It's not very tough. I have to kill his horse, unfortunately. Ow. Where are you going? Come! There. And then I'm gonna end off here. Obviously what I'm gonna do with that golden bar, I'm gonna just put it on. I'm gonna do this. This dagger we got earlier. And go Ashes of War. I'm gonna put it on here. I'm gonna make it sacred. There. So anyway, next video we're gonna go this way. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.